This week on Battle of the Ports, we are taking a look at a game Taito described as a new concept of game. Yep, this is another one of Taito's slightly odd games. This is Syvalion. Syvalion first hit the arcades in October of 1988 and was controlled with a trackball. Yeah, a trackball. I'm playing this arcade version with analog controls, which do a pretty good job at replicating the arcade experience. Before starting the game, the player must choose between two modes, Basic Edition and Battle Edition. The basic version is designed for beginners, and the battle version is the mode that is usually selected if you consider yourself a good gamer. The basic version is quite easy and could be called a tutorial. The game map, BGM and boss of each stage are fixed. In the battle version, the map, BGM and boss change randomly, plus you get double points. In addition, in the actual battle version, enhanced equipment such as guided missiles and support aircraft can be obtained. The dragon you control only has one attack, a flame attack, which is a very powerful attack that can also rebound enemy bullets. But if you hold down the button too long, the gauge display at the bottom of the screen will decrease, and you will only be able to emit flames with a shorter range and low power, eventually ending up with no firepower at all. Not to worry though, as the gauge regenerates when you don't try using the attack. For life, your dragon is comprised of 8 segments. Each of these segments is a piece of life. Life can be regenerated by collecting the orange items left by defeated enemies. However, not all the items replenish your life. The best way to make it through the stage is to take your time. However, don't take too long, as there's a timer constantly ticking away. If this reaches 0, you lose a life. Syvalion is indeed an experimental concept, but one that works rather well. On September 14, 1990, we saw the first port of Syvalion to the Sharp X68000. This port was handled by SPS, or Sharp in other words. This version defaults to the horizontal scanning frequency of 15 kHz, but you can change it to 31 kHz mode by holding down the help key at startup. There's a variety of control options, from joysticks, mice and cybersticks that can be used. A cool bonus is that if the main memory of your X68000 is 2 MB or more, Syvalion can be played direct from memory after startup, saving on loading times. Sadly, while this is a great port, it is missing some of the larger looking enemies. Well, they are here, but they look a little smaller.
Syvalion.
July 24th, 1992 saw the Super Famicom get a port developed by Toshiba EMI of all people. This port features an all-new BGM that was supervised by Koichi Sugiyama of Dragon Quest fame. Unfortunately, despite this new soundtrack, the Super Famicom port of Syvalion is not that good. The dragon seems too big for the environments, plus has a much wider hitbox, making the game incredibly difficult, even compared to the arcade original. There's also a crapload of slowdown as well, but it's not all bad news. This port does feature an all-new time attack mode, in which you're given unlimited firepower to help you reach the exit before the time is up. This version also makes use of the Super Famicom's Mode 5 and interlacing for text screens at the beginning of each stage, giving it a much sharper, higher resolution. And let's take a look at all those versions of Syvalion running side by side.
Syvalion.